I understand and accept the posting rules. Hi, I'm Jacqueline Klump, and today I'm going to talk to you about building the wall, whether it's a barrier to stand behind or a barrier to break through. When it comes to the structure of a wall, what can a wall actually do? Well, it can provide separation, but it can also create an obvious division. With separation, we can alter the atmosphere, and with division, we can capture the overall change. Separation can also bring different views, whereas division can divide those views. Two views going on right now about building the wall are right behind me. One of them being, good neighbors don't build walls. Whereas if we build that wall, we're going to enforce the law. We're going to change things. On that note, let's theorize the wall being actually built. If the wall goes up, it can bring jobs. It can remove illegal activity such as immigration, illegal drug smuggling, and it can also make America great again. Whereas if this wall does go up, it could also cost money and time. It can possibly not even remove illegal activity at all, and it could possibly not make America great again, but divide it. Now let's say this wall actually goes up. What kind of jobs are we looking at? Well, the jobs we're looking at are construction jobs, border patrol agents, scientists, geologists, legal positions such as attorneys, both from blue collar and white collar positions we're looking at. But with these types of jobs, we're also going to need good pay for them, so that costs money. And then we're also going to need to think about how much this wall is actually going to cost. According to many news outlets, the cost is between 18 to 26 billion dollars. And right now, as far as the Homeland Security has stated for the 2019 budget, the government has planned to invest in 1.6 billion to begin the construction in the Rio Grande Valley sector, which stretches 65 miles. Now, with 935 miles more that we need for this wall that Trump has stated at 1,000 mile length, that's going to cost more money. Now, to think about how long it's going to actually take, I have referred to Ed Zorinsky, a teacher expert in construction estimation, that stated even if they broke ground today, they would only get 86 miles of the border wall done by the year end. Now, to sum up these views, the finished product of the wall will bring jobs, but it's going to cost time and money, and it might not actually be built as fast as we would want it to be built. Now, let's just say that the wall actually does stop illegal activity from happening. With this, we can understand that it's a good possibility because of 8 wall prototypes that are being tested in the desert outside of San Diego, California. 4 are primarily concrete structures, with 2 made mostly of metal and 2 others being hybrid designs of concrete, metal bars, and steel plating. Now with this, we can understand that it's going to be harder for people to come over, but is that going to stop drugs and human trafficking? Well, possibly not, because they find their passage through tunnels or security in ports. And as far as immigration goes, it has been stated that immigrants are not really coming in, but they're instead already here, and the influx of them are not, it's not continuing. Instead, it's just people that have overstayed their visas. And according to a study done, 45 million immigrants entered the U.S. by air or by sea on tourist or business visas that expired in 2015, and roughly 416,500 were still living in a country in 2016. With this, we keep in mind the fact that illegal things are still going to be happening, regardless if this wall goes up or not. Now, let's talk about the separation in the room. America can get better by the wall, but will it become united? Well, with these views behind me, we can obviously see that there's a lot of separation there. But let's also look at the facts. Custom and Border Patrol protection state how the wall will help protect the border from illegal activity that involve immigration, drug passage, and human trafficking from occurring. In 2000, the Department of Homeland Security built a wall in Tucson, Arizona, and over the last 15 years, border apprehensions have dropped by 90%. And in 2005, DHS built a wall in Yuma, Arizona, and their border apprehensions dropped 95% over 9 years. With this, we have to understand that possibly building the wall might be good for the country because it might stop a lot of illegal activity. But let's just talk about the elephant in the room, which is the fact that these views are very different. And, they in fact make us not united as in a united front. But whether we sing God Bless America or whether we sing This Land Is Your Land and This Land Is My Land, we obviously can see that America is cared for. So we must come to the realization that what is best for America? Is it wearing a red hat? Or is it going in the streets and protesting that good neighbors don't build walls? What do we actually know that we should do? Well, at the end of the day, we should come together and create a collective of what is the best for America. And on both ends, basically, we want what's best. And to finish my presentation, I hope you enjoyed.